Hey guys, Rexlent here. Welcome to another video. This time we'll be talking about Duet Abyss. Duet Abyss is an upcoming modern fantasy adventure RPG with lots of freedom in combat, art direction, and music. The devs have announced plans for its release on both PC and mobile. More details in the links in the description below. If you guys recall, about a year ago, I attended the Duet Abyss technical tests, and it absolutely blew my mind in terms of character design and especially the music. And also the guys at Hero Games and Pan Studio, the dev group behind DNA, have invited me to TGS 2024, Tokyo Game Show. So I was really excited to go there because I've never been to Japan for almost 10 years now. So at the same time, I'd like to thank the sponsor of this video, Hero Games, for making all of this possible. There's a couple of things I'd like to talk about in this video. Of course, the first thing being the TGS experience. Why am I talking about this right now? Good question, because DNA is about to have their beta recruitment test this 13th January 2025. So what better time to hype this up? We'll have a walkthrough on my journey in TGS and we'll see how crazy it is, what we did at a booth with other creators, and I'll also be giving away CBT access keys to 10 lucky winners. More details at the end of the video. So let's go straight into it. We'll compare what I've seen in the tech test and then what I've seen in the build in TGS, and also what to look forward to in the CBT itself. We also got to have a short interview with the main guy behind DNA. If you're not familiar with most conventions, they are split into two sets of days, the first day being the business day, and the second day being the public days. So it's self-explanatory. Business day being journalists, the press, creators. So it generally has lesser people. And then public day is public day where the main horde attends the convention. So I was lucky enough to have applied for influencer pass so I could attend the business day where I get to playtest most of the booths, since there wasn't as huge a crowd. So for TGS, it's held at Makuhari Messe, and it's situated in Chiba, so it's more like Chiba Game Show actually. Even on the business day itself, most of the merch were already out of stock at the DNA booth. As I made my way to the convention hall, there were already lots of people going in the same direction as me, and fast forward, I arrived at the DNA booth. There was a huge giant hourglass at the front, already cosplayers, people already taking photos of cosplayers, playtest PCs, and participants get to perform activities and get stamps, and then they can exchange for merch. So I met with the DNA contact and also Unreal Dreamer and Brand Online. As it turned out, the three of us would be officially participating in this activity. We took some photos together and we did a lucky draw, and I just got mid luck. And Brand instantly won the top prize, which was a pair of AirPods. It's like single roll luck sack. Every attendee also gets to have a Luno merch bag. Pretty cute. You can actually flip the face around and then wear it as a mask, just like this. So basically, we took turns playing the PC, and when it got to my turn, I got to play from start to the first boss, similar to tech test. And they've already improved a lot on the movement, the character texture, the details, the landscape, the lighting on the landscape especially, and the music is still as peak as ever. If you haven't heard of the music, check out on this video that I've already posted last year. And what's interesting is that there was a content creator activity, which is whoever kills the boss the fastest gets to win the competition, and the winner will get 10 CBT access keys to give away. That's why I mentioned that I have 10 access keys to give away. I managed to win. So the contest is pretty hilarious because we get to pick any character. They have all the characters in the playtest PC, and everybody gets to rehearse. So Brand Online and Unreal Dreamer, they settled for this guy character, while I settled for this female character because waifu. And turns out that she's really strong. And since we're all sharing the same PC, when it came to my turn to playtest and I used her, she killed the boss really fast on my playtest. So everyone was already watching me kill the boss on my practice run using her. And I believe her name was Hilda. So I thought that, oh no, since we're sharing the PC and I already set up the build for Hilda, if everybody uses Hilda, the competition is going to be really tight. But no, they switched to the male character and fought the boss. And then when it came to my turn, I switched it back to Hilda and I won. Like, I killed the boss really fast, and that's basically how I won the CBT access keys. So yeah, a win's a win. the 10 keys that I got, I will put a raffle to my subscribers on Twitch. So I'll arrange for that giveaway at another time. Just stay tuned to my Discord. So after that competition, we had a small chat with the main brain behind Duet Night Abyss. He is called Decabear. He's not only the producer and also an illustrator for the game itself. So the man knows what he wants to do with the game. And before we attended this event, we already had questions prepared for him. And one of my questions was music, because the music was the one that really roped me into the game. Like, it's so rare to find games with actually good gripping music. I'm sure some of you can agree with me on this, especially if you played lots of RPG, JRPG, like Final Fantasy, the classic Final Fantasies, like by Nobuo Uematsu, where the music just slowly indoctrinates you when they just keep playing the same motive until you really identify with the game. That's the feeling I got when I played DNA. So we had our questions and I asked him about the music, and he was really happy that I brought it up because they were really proud of their music, and I learned that their composer is in-house, so from Pan Studio themselves. So Decabear already promised to us to look forward to even more music. Like just from the tech test themselves when you saw me play, or if you played it yourself, you can already tell like the soundtrack of this game is gonna be peak. I also asked that if he's gonna change the direction of the story much from tech tests, and he said that they will still commit to the same narrative, but the storytelling will be streamlined even more for a better experience. So that's what I really like when games commit to their original plotline from tech tests all the way to launch. And if you don't know already, in the world of DNA, we play from the perspective of the daemons. And there's also humans in the game itself, and there's a bit of like discrimination between the two races. So I really can't wait to see how this all unfolds in CBT and also in the upcoming launch in the future. And that's pretty much it for the short interview. A lot to look forward to. I think the game started on a really good direction, and I'm really hyped for the CBT and launch itself. And Decabear ended the interview and also invited us to visit him in Hangzhou. So that's where Pan Studio is based in, Hangzhou, China. Who knows? Maybe when it's launched, maybe when I have time, let's go sneak into their office. Let's see what they have. Speaking of the booth itself, there's also other merch like this. I have no idea which character this is. I haven't seen this character in the tech test itself, so pretty hype. It looks like some major character. We'll find out maybe in CBT or maybe in launch. And also this hammer that I got. It's from the blacksmith Luno. You imagine that I had to pack this in my luggage on my way back. Like I had to reserve like one whole half of my luggage just to bring this back. But yeah, that's about it for the TGS booth of DNA. I would say I was considered really lucky to have been invited to such a huge event. Even on the business day, some of the merch already ran out, not only on DNA, on other booths as well, ran out for the day. And I came to TGS again on the public day, on the very next day. And I'm telling you, the crowd is absolutely insane. Like, look at this footage. It's a war zone out there. You can barely walk at all. It's like there's so many people that when you're crammed like sardines, the force of the whole crowd pushes you forward. It's like a current. You don't even have to like exert any energy on your own to move forward. The whole crowd will just push you through in one direction. So you literally get caught up in the current, and if you feel like, oh no, this isn't the way I want to go, it's too late. You're just gonna be going in that direction until you have to look for a U-turn and turn around again. And not to mention that the crowd is so insane that they created an artificial dead zone for your Wi-Fi, your mobile data. It just like dies. It gets really weak. Like, remember when you guys were watching me on stream when I was live streaming the experience? Whenever I get caught up in the crowd, the signal just dies. So it was really, really bad on public day. That's why I'm really grateful for Hero Games to invite me over and also getting that influencer pass. So something I'll know in the future. But yeah, I am just yapping at this point. TGS has been really exciting. It gave me an opportunity to come to visit Japan again. I met lots of people also looking forward to see me. I'm surprised about that. So I'm grateful for that you actually want to meet me. I don't think I'm anyone like popular or anything. I just like to play games. But yeah, got my otaku fix in Akiba, Japan. As usual, lots of people around. I think the street shrunk a lot because of COVID. It wasn't as big as I remembered. But most importantly, the food in Japan So good. Like, I'm a big fan of Japanese food. But I digress. TGS has been wonderful, and Duet Abyss, something to really look forward to. I've been eyeing this game since Tech Test blew me away. I'm a sucker for good music, good gameplay. So we'll see. As to obtain test qualifications for the recruitment itself, all you need to do is access the link in the description below to their official website and just take part in the survey, and hopefully you get in. You can also participate in the official web event, Fina's Letter of Sweet Dreams, to get a chance at CBT access and also merchandise, and also follow their social media. All of these links I'll provide in the description below. The supported devices for the upcoming test will be for both PC and mobile devices, Android and iOS. So everything, all the links will be in the description, just check it. Last but not least, let's take a look at the CBT trailer that just came out today.
This weapon is a supreme masterpiece that I've made for you. A base of offense and survival. Sharp, powerful, with its color adjustable. Colorful hues as you choose. Customize your weapon as you wish. Take it and become the coolest Phoxhunter in the world. Where can this Demon King find the strongest minion? Hey, Phoxhunters! Want to prove your strength? Too many Phoxhunters to figure out who's the strongest. Huh?
A chance to make some
Another
cash.
Phoxhunter?
So the new stuff that I've noticed from this trailer so far is that we're gonna be getting even more customization for weapons. There's also gonna be a pet companion system, and most of all, co-op mode. So co-op wasn't featured at all in a tech test before, and that's something I'm very much looking forward to. Perhaps we might end up playing together. Apart from that, that's the end of the video. Once again, thanks to Pan Studio and also Hero Games for sponsoring this video to talk about the TGS experience and also the CBT experience. I'm definitely playing the CBT and also streaming it, so stay tuned also for more videos for myself. And that's all from me today, and I'll see you in the next DNA stream and video. Bye bye.